Hi everyone, so today I am super excited to try out the new Spellbinders Small Die of the Month for July of 2022. I believe it's called Beach Day, and I unboxed it with everything else in the main video I put out on the first, so I'll link that in the description box. These items were sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if your purchase items to those links. So as we talked about, super cute. It looks like kind of like if you're looking behind somebody and they're facing out like towards the beach or towards the ocean, should I say. And so we have our little body. We have a bathing suit that goes along with that. And then you're going to have a hat, and your hat you can do a drop-in. It has a, background layer, however you want to do that. You have a drop-in, smile, and hello. So her hat would be like on here. And then we have the little top of the hat, so it looks like obviously your head's in there with a couple different pieces. So this piece can layer onto that one, and then you can add this little piece of detail. So we have our hat, and then we have a little beach bag with some decorative pieces here. So this piece goes in there. It's just have an accent color, and then some stripes if you want to add those. You have a solid beach bag, whatever it is you want. And oh, you know what? I don't have it in here, I think. Oh, here it is. Okay, I know there's straps for the beach bag. There it is. So the little strap for the bag, and then these little pieces are your flip-flop tops. How cute. Oh my goodness, you guys. And then your towel. So you have a basic towel here, and then you have some pieces that you can cut, and then you can either put them all the same color, make it easy, or do some mixing and matching of colors, but they're pretty much laid out so that you know where to place them when you go to glue them in here. And then a little fringe for the ends of your towel. So what I'm going to do is grab some paper, because I think we're going to make our own little background, with a little sand color. And actually, I guess we could do sand texture. I just don't have any. And then like a little kind of ocean look. And then we'll put together everything that we need for our little lady or ladies or whatever it is that you want to do with this, however many, fit on your little towel there or whatever kind of scene you want to make. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is just make a little background. I have a standard issue size card from the card kit from this month. So again, that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. There you go. I have this little piece of gold glitter paper I think I'm going to put in the background, because I think everything I'm going to do is pretty much gold. So this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then I have a piece of just white cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to add some color to this. And hopefully it doesn't rejuvenate the colors that are already there. We will see. Just going to put some brown down in here. And I'm not trying to be, too artsy with it here. I'm just going to put down some color. And what would be cute is if you had a little cloud die cuts, you can place them here, or a stencil, and then go over that, so you'll have little clouds possibly. But if you did the die cuts, you would just put them down with some like repositionable adhesive, so you can pick them up afterwards, so they're not just completely stuck down, and then use them as a mask and remove them after you do your blue or whatever. And I just look for like a really, really, really light blue. I didn't want too much color. Oh, and I'm doing this in this orientation, and actually I didn't even check to see if that works for our little towel. Yep, right to the edge. Okay, perfect. So, again, I'm doing portrait, but you can do landscape or whatever orientation you like. And I'm just kind of being a little bit messy with it, that way it does look like it's a little bit cloudy, Just a little background. Might even leave that center part kind of open. Okay, let me clean up and we'll start die cutting. Get to that, let me go ahead and stick these guys down. So just one on top of the other. Card's gonna go like this. Let's get this guy down, and then I'll pop on the other piece. And then oh, you know what, I didn't choose a paper for the body, so I will grab that. And I'll be right back. Pretty much everything's gonna be white, red, and gold as far as the accents, and then I just need a skin tone. Okay. I'll be right back. So this is actually craft cardstock that I'm gonna use for our skin tone. So basically this is gonna be that. That's pretty much all that's showing. That's like body. So that's what I'm gonna get from there. I need her bathing suit to be gold, sparkly, beautiful. I need her hat accents to also be gold, and I think what I'm gonna do is this part will be gold. And you can just do one layer, you don't have to do both layers. And then there'll be a layer that's white that's going to pop on top of that, but that's also going to have whatever you want there. So I'm going to put hello. So of course we would tape that down so it doesn't move. I just wasn't sure where I'm going to put everything, so I'll tape it for now, but So there's that. Another little piece of gold I think would be nice for the hat. Now, you can do this a couple different ways, or however you want. You can just use this if you're going to stick it right down flat and then put your little accent color underneath that. You can stick this to this and then put the accent color on that if you're going to maybe pop it up so you want it to be to have like a nice base to build off of. I'm probably going to keep mine pretty flat, so I think what I'm going to do is just run this through the gold, so that just that portion, because I don't need both of them. And then these guys I'm going to run through red, just so it has like an accent that's going to go back to some of the other pieces that we're going to be using. So these little sash pieces I'll cut out in red. I'm going to cut my towel out of white paper, if it fits on here. If not, I'll put it on a different one, but yeah, maybe somewhere like that. That's why I wasn't sure where I wanted to tape that yet. The accent pieces are going to be red. Let's make the little fringe pieces white. We can do gold or something fun, but I think I'm just going to go with white just to keep it there. Our bucket bag. So I don't know if I think I'll start off with red and put white accents on it. Oopsie. So all these pieces, the little stripes, they're going to be cut out from white paper. Let's do some gold handles and everything else, so sparkly gold also on these. And then in the bottom of my flip-flops, I suppose they can be white too. Okay, so everything I'm going to tape so it doesn't move. Obviously, we don't want these things moving when we run them through our die cutting machine. And I'll be right back. So, this opened up and I just have it here. So I'm going to keep those pieces there so they don't move around too much. And so we have a few things to do. So let's see. So there's our base towel. Let me get this guy out. Or flip-flops. Okay, so let me just start with this. And of course, you know, you're going to have full color instruction on the back of your dies on the carrier sheet. So I'm just going to start putting stuff down. So we have this here, and we have our little hat. Again, you can use both pieces or just the one piece, or however you want to build up your hat, for the base and for the little part that looks like the head tucked in there. So we have that, and then I have this little piece. Again, if you wanted to pop it up as one piece, you would go ahead and cut out that larger piece too. This guy. Stick this little piece on there, and then you have the area for your stash right there. But I'm just putting it right down on here. And I probably need to switch out to a smaller point glue bottle, but that's okay. So that little piece there. And then this little guy here. So I just have the one piece. If you want to cut it out twice, you can have two pieces. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll run another one through. Yeah, let me do that real quick, and I'll be right back. With like your little strap on your purse, if you want to have on your bucket bag or beach bag, if you want to have two straps, then just cut that portion out twice. Whatever you want. So I just put those two right there. So cute. Okay, let me get the flip-flops. I'm just trying to put away like the smaller pieces first, that way I don't misplace them. And we have our little flip-flops here. This has so many cute elements in it. Let me see how far down that needs to go. Hold on. Oh. Don't stick on me yet. Hold on. Down here. Just a little bit further down so it looks like more flip-floppy. And let me get down here a little bit. Sorry, guys. Okay, I have that piece, and then this little portion. And I'm kind of getting the glue more on the tip than anything because the side might stick out anyhow. And just pop it in there. It's just so it looks like it's at the toe area, you know? Something like that. Maybe a little higher up so it matches the other one. Look at those. They're very fancy. Like, it looks very refined, you know? Okay, so we have this guy. And then we'll do our bag in just a minute. I'm not going to put the arms on yet till I put everything together. But basically it goes to the tip of the bum and then right the sleeves there. Sleeves? Straps, I guess. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. And the little arms will be on the side here. We have our bucket bag. and all the little accents to that. And then of course our little flip-flops can go in there. They can go next to you on your beach, on your towel. So you have that. And then there's a larger stripe and a smaller stripe. So of course you just line those up. A little bit higher up. About there. I guess I can eyeball where the other one goes before I start gluing it down. Sorry guys, I'm just getting a little glue on that. Somewhere in there, that looks good. And then our little flip-flops will kind of tuck in there in a minute. And again, if you want to cut 2 straps, you can definitely do that, or just the one. Like one in the back, one in the front. Oh my gosh, you guys, every little piece of detail, look at that. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna hold this one down. I'm gonna put some of these things to the side and then we'll put our towel together. Okay guys, so if you look at the die, right in the center it starts off left and right? You can see that. Those marks are on your piece of paper. Hopefully you can see them there. And so what I'm gonna do to start this is I'm going to put glue in those 2 larger offset areas, because if I bring this over here I can see that that's this. And then you can go from there. That way if you're not super sure, just start with those and then build out from there, right? So we have these 2 guys. And let me grab a different glue. Hopefully this one's ready to go. Yep, okay. So we have those 2. In the lines, nice and cute. And then we have some very thin lines, right? So, oh, hold on, this guy moved on me. So the next one I'm looking at is like this thin line. So there's going to be a space, clearly, that you're going to leave. And then there's another thin line right there. So in this little thin line, I'm going to bring over, I put a little bit too much glue there, this one. And I'm just picking it up, but of course, if you want to use a tool or something, you can definitely do that. And there's that thin one. And then after that, there's going to be a gap that's kind of wide, and then another wide piece, which is this guy. And then there's going to be another thin little gap. I know it's hard to see. There's a thin little line there, and then there's another thin line, and that's where this last piece will go. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side, right? Build it up, but in the other direction. This last piece. And honestly, you can't really see the lines after you put it down, so if you're a little bit off, it's not the biggest deal. So there you go. And then I'll do the same thing. Little line. Just repeat this on this side over here. And last bit for our little towel is this little accent piece that I just cut out of white. So we'll just add it here. That piece there. And I'm putting it on top. If you want to put it underneath, you know what I'm saying? I put it on top of the towel. If you want to put it underneath like this, you can definitely do that. Actually, you know what? I think I'll do that. Why not? It looks a little cleaner. So I'll just take this. Sorry, guys. There you go. And then I'll add the other side too. Sorry, I know it's hard to see because of the white on white. And I'll go ahead and stick the other one down too. We have everything. That worked up really quick for, you know, all the different little things. Look how cute this is. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Spellbinders just does the cutest stuff. Okay, so we're gonna put this together. I suppose you could put it together down here, but I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'll put her little hat. Again, do you want to pop it up? You want her to look like she's kind of turned her head a little bit. Whatever is it you like. And then we'll also attach her arms here, and I'm just putting glue wherever randomly. I don't know where they're really gonna end up. Like there. So if their towel was here, yeah, I don't think that matters. How cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. What I'm going to do is go ahead and stick this down. Now I'm thinking I might put dimensionals on her. You will see. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. I was going to stamp on here, but you know what? I think I'll probably cut out my wording, so it's okay. But if you want to stamp on this before you get too far, go ahead and stamp, you know. There we go. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. That way it's right inside the 4 1/4. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Or should I keep her flat? No, let's go ahead and pop her up. And then her hands I'll glue down. Just get rid of the extra little bit here. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. I'm trying to think about where I want to put her in case. Okay, so let's say she's here. And then let's put our shoes in our little bag. Or should we put them in the bag? Yeah, that's fine. And we can glue these down or just pop them in there. Really fun. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? I'm just trying to think about where I want to put her little bag compared to where her arm is. Yeah, up here. Okay, so I'm going to put a little glue on the shoes. All down here. Pick up her little hand. Put her little bag down. And there we go. Let me go grab a sentiment and I'll be right back. Do one thing really quick before I do that. I'm actually going to make it so her head pops up and this doesn't. So I'm going to take this little glue away, that dimensional, and I'm going to stick that, her body down. So it has some dimension. It comes up to down, which I love that kind of thing. And I didn't stick her hands down. Honestly, they're just there. It seems fine, but I'll put a little bit of glue just to tack her hands down. Same thing on this side, okay? And I'll be right back. Hey guys, so what I'm going to do is with the stamp of the month, the clear stamp of the month, I'm going to stamp the Sunshine and Good Times. And just with some black ink. I think it fits on here. Does it fit on here? Nope. Get a bigger block. Oh, you know what? Well, let me see. I'll stamp it with this gold ink. If it doesn't look great, I'll just go back to the black ink. But yeah, that's not great. Okay, let's go with the black ink. Let's see here. You know what you should definitely do is go right into your ink pad from gold ink. Nice. Okay. So that is Versafine. I'm going to let it set up for just a second. But I have the die that goes with that too. And so I'm just going to run that through in just a second. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and tape that down so it doesn't move. I will take that little bit of dimensional adhesive that I'd taken off my little lady. And pop it on the back of that. Look how beautiful that cuts. And I just looked right through. I didn't do any kind of aperture trick or whatever. It just lines up beautifully with a little bit of white border. Making sure I'm placing that further back. Okay. I was going to put this here and put it up here. I don't know. I'm going to go here, I think. And then I have some of these little sparkle bits just to add a little something. I do have them in blue, but I think the blue is just kind of overpowering for kind of keeping it with the red and the white and the gold. So I think what I'm going to do is just sprinkle a little. I don't know. Kind of looks like snow, huh? I'll use some of the smaller ones. Those aren't too small. The medium and small ones, and just kind of pop some of these here and there just to look cute. And maybe right there. Oopsie. just here and there. Cute. We got another tiny one. And I'm going to add some down here too. Again, just randomly. Okay, guys. So hopefully that helped you out. If you're wondering how to put that together, super easy, super simple, just so cute. I mean, just so fun and fresh. I love the look of everything here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll have the images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.